Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Josh. Good morning, Danielle. So what we have here. CSPR looks extended. Easy to borrow. How's AMD? Oh, AMD straight up. Looks like it broke out of the daily. If you look at the daily chart. So AMD looks really bullish. It broke out of this downtrend trend line here. And then also broke out of this smaller like ascending triangle. So it broke out today. So it broke out 2 trend lines today. So it looks really bullish. So I would be cautious if you're shorting it. Might have a lot of daily strength to it. Yeah, it might be a tricky too. I wouldn't be like too short bias on it today. Like the signals might not be clean if daily people are just buying, because sometimes daily people don't look at the intraday chart and they just buy, and that might cause like weird jump moves that just doesn't really follow like the intraday. AMC had a AMC is also like kind of reversing. Actually broke out of this trend line with these 2 points today. So it might have a run actually. I could see it going like maybe to 12, 13 today. It's nice curl on the daily. It held a higher low here. It's a pretty good spot for daily traders to risk. I think this can probably squeeze some shorts, daily shorts. Ocgn looks pretty bearish right now. Has a really nice extension on the daily, so I think I'll probably be short bias on Ocgn just on the daily chart here. I think it has moved back down to 870s. Yeah, AMC. Yeah, I mentioned AMC is a good day for AMC. It broke out of this kind of 2-day triangle, as well as like this consolidation the last like 10 days or so. It broke out of that and also broke out of this huge trend line. So AMC looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty bullish. This could probably go to like, could go pretty high. I think it has good potential. Might be the first day. But if it does sets up, yeah, I'll look for a long position. Maybe later. Right now it's too extended on the for day trading. Yeah, I could see this going pretty far. This is probably the first day of the next leg. This is probably a reversal. But it can't go too far. It has to kind of depending on what I want to do. If it goes too far, it's gonna fall back down hard. But if it just kind of like consolidate daily candles slowly, like a healthy move, I could see it going far. Yeah, CSPR. I feel this one's like probably high institutional ownership. Let me see. So the float in it is 27. Yeah, it's 48% institutional owned. So it might be hard. I really don't like shorting these, but it might give us a signal right here at 875 break. It can stop at 887. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably avoid CSPR, but I'll take a shot if it breaks 875. If 887 here confirms the lower high, VWAP is just 864, so you have to be careful on that. Alright, so I took a short there, 875, 500 shares. So that's, so this VWAP is VWAP bouncer here. 5-minute EMA is 850s. So stop is at 887. Yeah, this VWAP test might be the bounce. Let's see. So it breaks 87. I'm gonna take a stop loss. Alright, so I took a stop there. $56 loss there, but yeah, it could be the top, but it's still, the 5-minute is slowly catching up, as well as it just bounced off the VWAP. So when it breaks like this, you want to kind of break through VWAP too. So it looks like it's gonna probably hold, the chart's gonna hold and continue higher. But it was worth a shot. $56 loss there. So let's move on. I'll avoid this. It has 48% institutional ownership. Usually those ones are harder to short. Usually when they're up for the day, it just continue grinding up. NAKD. LCGN looks really bearish. I think if it breaks 1090s, nasty wick right there. So I just located 1,000 shares on LCGN. I might take it short if it breaks this was also a fail flag. So I think if it breaks 11, I'm gonna take a short on it. Stop at 11.16. So okay. So if this creates a lower high, I'm gonna take it through 11, stopping at 11.16 for Ocgn. I think if it breaks 11 and then breaks through 11.90, I think it's probably game over for this. So I started small there. I started 500 shares at 11.05. I'm gonna stop it at 11.17 for those shares. I'm gonna add more if it breaks 11. I started a little early, but I'm gonna take a stop if it breaks 11.17. So far it's creating a higher low, so definitely I have to take a stop fast if it breaks 11.16. Alright, so it didn't break 11.16 there. The chart looks very short bias, so any squeeze here, I think it'll probably go back down, but I just have to be cautious just in case it just continues squeezing. But yeah, so I might have to take a stop here if it actually breaks 11.16, 11.17. So this is the second attempt now. Yeah, it actually might just squeeze me out a little bit, and then I think it's gonna have like a wick like this and then probably crash. I have a feeling it's gonna do that. But if it does break 11 now, I'll add. But yeah, so I'll probably take a stop here. Yeah. So I took a stop there, $74 loss. But I'm gonna get ready to get in again if it gets rejected here. Yeah. So yeah, so I took it off there at 11.17 for that squeeze, just in case it does this continued squeeze. So it's probably not ready, so we're gonna wait. But took a small loss on it, but I think the reward will cover the losses that I just took. But it looks like it's holding up. Alright, so it might not be ready. So kind of recap. I took a short in here, risking 11.16, this prior high, expecting it to kind of break this trend line plus like this 11.90 11 levels, and I think we'll have a nice reversal, but looks like it end up squeezing shorts there, including myself. But I had an early stop here, so I didn't get burned that hard. So actually now that this chart looks like this, it could set up both ways. I can see it curling. I'm gonna be keep my bias open for both long and short. But two things gonna happen. If it actually holds VWAP and curls right here, I'm gonna take that long and break if it breaks over here. Because shorts probably piled in here on this break. I can see shorts piled in around this area. And if this chart's hold up, we're gonna have another short squeeze. So this is gonna be two things. Consolidates here, break for a long trade, or if it actually gets rejected and retest 11 and then like an inverted cup and handle, like kind of similar to what it did here, and another try and then break, I'll take that short. But looks like it's holding this VWAP level. I think it's gonna give us a leg up here. But it's gonna be too early though. I wanted to consolidate at least 3 minutes for the 5 minute to close. 5 minute candle. So 11:45 is the top here. Hopefully it gives us one more pullback. So I'll take the 11:45 break. I'm risking 11:26. It might break now though. Okay, so it looks like it broke. A little too early. So I didn't take it. I want a little bit more consolidation, but maybe that's the candle that might get rejected. Yeah, I feel like that's just like a short being stopped out mostly. So yeah, that signal's a little too early for me, so I didn't take it. And now I'll probably switch my bias to short now after that rejection. So now I think as is the chart, it's gonna take some time to set up either way. It's either gonna like retest 11 at a lower high later for us for short, or consolidates around here and then break later. Right now it's too extended on the long side and hasn't set up on the short side yet. But definitely I have my bias open for both sides here. Later it could probably create a huge inverted or huge cup and handle. for us to take a trade, but it's gonna take some time. It's gonna scan through some other stocks, see what's going. So CSPR ended up took a stop and went up to a highs of 895, and then actually had an inverted cup and handle there. So it actually broke these highs, then has an inverted cup and handle here, and I guess it broke there. Yeah, that's after the VWAP test. So maybe maybe high institutional ownership. It's better to play off VWAP. Oh, AMC had a nice inverted cup and handle here. Bounced right off the 9 EMA, and then it broke. Back to the 5. Oh, pretty clean signal there. And then actually tested the 5. Now it's bouncing on the 5-minute 9 EMA. Lost track of this. Yeah, Ocgn, short squeeze. I think shorts got trapped here. I think if you just look at the chart from this way, it was really short bias, especially this long rejection candle under VWAP and under the hourly. I think a lot of shorts piled in here. And then when this pushed up like this and held VWAP, shorts just got squeezed there. But yeah, I had a tight stop, so it's good to know when to stop out, because you don't want to get stubborn here. Like in the past, I got stubborn before. I just like don't stop. I don't take my stop, and okay, maybe it'll go back down, and then you just kind of add here, add, and then you stop here, and then you actually take like a huge loss. So I try to be really good at my stops. But yeah, it's gonna take some time to set up. It's gonna squeeze some shorts, especially on the daily chart. It looks shortable as well on the daily. I think AMC will probably set up a 5-minute chart reversal later. It's not ready. Excuse me. Jfin will probably give us a 5-minute chart reversal later as well. So ideally it gives us a bounce here. Okay, so maybe it broke a little bit too prematurely there. So 15-minute chart is extended, so I see it going down, but it looks like it kind of just broke the 5-minute chart already. I was hoping for a test on the 5-minute chart and then a lower high. Right now it feels like extended. It's probably gonna have that wick type candle. Off V looks interesting. Okay, looks like it's breaking out. Extend down the 15-minute chart, but this, let's see. So it actually just broke high of days there on HOFV. Looks like a really weak high of day break. Chart looks pretty bullish down the daily chart. It's not extended. It's not that much range to it. 10-cent target to $4. 409. So CCIV. Oh yeah. CCIV is running. Okay, I don't have shorts on it on my TD account. $0.03 on Visa Trade Zero. Yeah, from the spread, it's probably worth it. Yeah. I'll keep it on watch. I'm not gonna grab the locates yet. I'm gonna grab the locates like a minute if it starts setting up. Keep it on the side. Yeah, I think Ocgn got shorts by surprise there. CCIV is going parabolic. $24.29 is the highs. Big volume bar. Wow, it's like 1 million in a minute there. CCIV. The first 1 minute candle to make a low. Probably gonna bounce off the 23.58. Yeah, so this looks like it's not gonna set up. Nope. It's probably just gonna fade back down to the 5 minute on the first red candle. So no signal. I guess the best spot was ticket. This is, I guess, like you look at like very micro transactions. It's a inverted cup and handle. Break at that new low. Stop at this wick 24.17. I think if you look at the tick charts, maybe like the 333 tick, you probably see an inverted cup and handle somewhere. Yeah, here. So there's an inverted cup and handle. It's on the tick chart still. Right here. This is probably a tight spot in the tick spot. Tick charts. Yeah, I think I need to pull up the tick chart when things are just going green, because most likely it just fade back down on red candles. So 5 minute is at 2270s. This bounce is pretty strong. So hey Cider. Ocgn. Yeah, I was watching this. I took a small loss on it earlier. Took a $75 loss. I was kind of open to both sides for this, but my first trade was, let's clear some. My first trade was the short here. You can see like lower highs, lower highs. I went ahead and took a short right here, risking 11.16, and I took a stop loss there on my short. I think at 11 break, I think this would have stopped a lot of longs. But I took a stop here, and then it reclaimed VWAP, and it had a flag, and I think it trapped a lot of shorts under this VWAP area, and like under this support level. So when it held VWAP, I think they all got squeezed out. So I think this is a short squeeze. But right now it's too extended for a long trade. The long trade would have been here if you want to take a stab at it, or here when 11:45 break. I was actually watching that 11:45 level, but I felt like it's a little premature. It needed to consolidate a couple more candles there. But right now, yeah, no trades setting up. Maybe a short later, but longs is long gone. It's too late for that. CCIV is creating an inverted cup handle. But I feel like this is a pretty wide risk. 23, risking 24s, 70-cent risk, and you're making about the same amount, 70 cents on the downside. Yeah, so unless it creates a kind of smaller level to risk off, it's not worth it to take it. But yeah, I can see it going back down to 2270s. You took CSPR? Nice. Did you take it early or you just took it now? So it's pretty much somewhat almost tested the 5.90 EMA there. 2378. Nice. You probably took the trend line break. Yeah. Yeah, I find that the trend line break you can risk tighter. Yeah. Another spot was this trend line break. Inverted cup and handle. And then 2360s or this break right here, 2355 would have been a spot as well. Risky 24. Yeah, actually that would have been a better spot than here. Here it's a little bit extended, so you might expect a bounce like this because you already have like these candles going down. So like yeah, the earlier kind of better spot is this trend line break. Taking it right here, stopping right there. But if it consolidates here, it is still extended on the 15-minute chart. If you pull up the 15-minute chart, it looks pretty extended. And you got a nasty like 15-minute kind of wick here. So that's like a topping tail, and usually that's a pretty bearish sign in an uptrend if you have a topping tail. So I can see it pull back all the way to 22s on the 15-minute chart if you're patient enough to hold that. But no trade for me there. Ocgn. Looks like stop out longs there. Oh wow, AMC. Oh wait, here's AMC. Yeah, AMC died there. Didn't even give a 5-minute reversal. Just broke through it. Straight to the 30-minute chart. SRNE might give us like a 10-cent reward if it gives a tight risk. Looks extended. If we get a small bounce here, I might take an A18 short. Risking higher days. Let's see. So that might have been a trendline break. Yeah, I'm a little conservative today, but yeah, that's I guess what's the trendline break? Give us 5 days. Yeah, 5-minute chart has to like 810. I think Bingo could set up a long. I think he needs to break 655, 54. So held VWAP, held kind of support level. I think if it has one more dip, it'll look better. One more dip to like 649 or so. But if a 650 break, I might take a stab at it and risking like 651, 650 area. So it should be a tight risk there. So I might take this bingo if it breaks 654. it consolidates no longer. The 5 minutes is going to be caught up. The 15 minutes is going to print pretty soon as well. 3 more minutes until the next 15-minute and 5-minute print, and the hourly print. So it's a bit of volume coming in there. So 2 more minutes. All right, so I bought some there. It broke pretty quickly there. I got a 655. I was watching the level 2, so that was probably hard to capture if you wasn't watching the level 2. But I grabbed 1,000 shares at 655. So high of day is 658. So this should probably get on people's radar now. High of day scanners. It looks like a decent chart. I'm gonna hold this and see what the extensions are. $673 is the measure move of this triangle from the breakout. All right, so nice breakout. I'm gonna sell 300 shares. So I sold 300 shares there at 666. Oh wait, actually sold 700 shares. Oops. Well, I sold most of my position there. I have 300 shares. I'll look to add if it holds a higher low on the next dip. If it does something like this and it curls, I'll look to add like right here on the spot. Like this, add, and then I can stop the ads, the lows there. Yeah. So yeah, to recap, I bought this 654 break. It was tested the hourly chart, tested the 15-minute chart, holding VWAP, so it looks pretty clean. And then I took the break, risking pretty tight there. I was gonna grab more shares, but I think the break was pretty quick. It went from like 653 to like 656 pretty like instantly. But I was watching the level 2 and I saw the print and I grabbed some 55s. So so let's see what it does. Right now it's a little bit extended, so it might do a retest on the 5-minute chart and then holds a higher low later and flags, and I'll probably look to add some there, or do like invert cup and handle, retest 5-minute, consolidate, and do something else. But yeah, I'm just going through shares. I'm just gonna let the trade work out for me. Let's extend on the 1-minute chart for BNGO. So so if it breaks 661 here, I'm gonna take it off and I'll just watch for another re-entry. Yeah, I got a haircut, Adelie. Thanks. Yeah, I didn't cut for like 4 weeks. It's getting pretty long. Alright, so far it held a higher high here. It held the 1-minute dip. I only had 300 shares. I sold actually sold too many shares at 661 here. Guess next resistance around like 7. 668 was like these lows here. Next spot is probably around 7. Yeah, I'll try to be patient and hold some around 7, but I'll probably sell some at 680s. course. So I sold some there at 100 shares, 72. I'm just holding 200 shares. So the 5-minute chart is at 658, 660. So if it end up creating a vertical cup and handle here, I'm just gonna take it all off there. And then when it holds the 5-minute chart and sets up later, I'm gonna re-add my shares back long. But just because it extends on the 5-minute chart, if it does like an inverted cup and handle like this, I know that's gonna probably test the 5-minute chart. So I'm just gonna downsize in case that it just breaks through the 5-minute chart. Just to lock in my gains there. But yeah, if it retests 5-minute chart and like holds a higher low and then it kind of flags around here, I'll take another long position. Because this could be a continuation on the daily chart. Looks pretty decent. All right, so this low is 666. 666. So I'll take my stop 666, 665. So just gonna put my stop there. CSPR. Yeah, CSPR, I think there might have been a trend line break. That was a nice spot there, 895. I think there's a trend line here. It's probably 2 trend lines. Yeah. It's correcting it back to the 15-minute chart. It's at 850s. Do you take it down now? It's a little too late now if you're looking for the 15-minute correction. The spot would have been right here, around 890s. So went too low to 860s, 15 minutes at 850s. So it's pretty much target reach there almost. Yeah, 850s. Yeah, it's a little too late now. The hourly is extended, so you can probably keep an eye on it on later. But it's gonna take an hour to set up, or 30 minutes. So this candle will close, and then like a few 15-minute consolidation candles like this, and it breaks 15-minute chart daily or 15-minute 9 EMA, and then you might get an hourly target, which is at like 828. So how is my bingo doing? Alright, my bingo is on my stop right now, 666. So it's gonna stop me out here. So I took a stop there. So up 115 from that trade on BNGO. I took the flag break here at 655, risking like 650s or so. So 5 cent risk, pretty tight risk. I wanted a little bit more shares, but this one went a little too quickly for me to add more. And then I sold some at 666 here. Downsize if it breaks this reversal. And then I sold some up here at 673. And then I took it off when it was breaking this 5-minute chart. And we might get a test of 660s on a 5-minute. But I'll look to re-add my re-entry if it sets up a lower high and holds this 5-minute chart and 15-minute chart later. But it looks like it's going to pull back to 660. At least it's a little bit extended. Yeah, the CSPR, CSPR. Yeah, CSPR. Yeah, 5-minute. Oh yeah, 15-minute was extended. Nice pullback there. Pretty much tapped the 15-minute almost. It's probably gonna have a bounce. It's under VWAP, so you might get an hourly correction later. But how's OCGN doing? So OCGN tested the 15-minute chart. So I pulled back to the 15-minute chart from the high of daybreak earlier. Tested the 5-minute, 15-minute, 90 MA right here. So let's see what it does later. But yeah. Yeah, the daily chart looks extended. It's way extended. So it's on Friday's high. Pre-market high was 1240. JALT is extended on a 15-minute chart as well. Have room to 422. So you don't have shorts. 436. OCGN. Hey Young Wong. OCGN. Yeah, OCGN, I think it can go either way today. I'm just gonna keep my bias open, but NAKD. Oh. I was almost tempted to take the 436 break on JLT. It's like it broke there. 15-minute is extended. $8.22. So BNGO actually had like those short wicks that I talk about all the time. HIV pull back. Didn't exactly give us setup. So CLOV actually has a nice like daily curl on the 9 EMA. think CLOV might get a test of 823s once more before going higher, but if it gives one more bounce here, I'll take it 331s. 830s now. Hey, 100. Yeah, Ocgn. I think it'll go back down to at least 1160s, 1140s before going higher. But it looks like it broke from downtrend right now, just now. TMST. Oh yeah, TMST looks decent, yeah. The 5-minute was a little bit extended. But yeah, that's a spot you could take. 1334. If you want a tight risk, would be like 1340s. 15-minute charts at 13. So what's I'm watching? Clove. Yeah, I don't know. Do I want to take this clove trade? I think it can go back to 823s. I just need a bounce here. Like just a 2-penny bounce. And break 830s. Oh, I'll try it. I have borrows on my TD, so it should be cheaper. All right. So I took a little early there because I think it almost break 830s. My stop is 833s. Okay. So I added a few more there. So I had 3,000 shares, 829 average. So 824, 825, so I'm probably gonna take some profit. The 15 minutes at 9:22. VWAP's at 824, so I'm just taking some above right before VWAP. So I'm risking about like $100. So I tried getting filled there at 825. Didn't fill me. So the 15 minute is now at 923s. So let's see, 6, 14, 5. It's gonna be patient on this 834, 833 stop. See YVR, VYGR. Oh yeah, VYGR looks good. Easy to borrow. If 582. 582 is a trigger. 588 stop if it breaks through 582 now. $568 target. So close CLLV, I had a chance to take some profits there, but I didn't take any profits yet. Hopefully it gets rejected off this 830 level. So V. Alright, so far a small rejection, but alright, so I have some orders out here at like 25, 24, 23s. So VYGR had a trendline break there. I didn't take it. I think that 594 rejection. I added a little bit more at 927. I'm gonna stop at 929 on those ads. And hopefully we get a full 15-minute test. If it creates a lower high here, then I probably have to take either break even or a small loss. So I need to break 925. So two things now. Either it's gonna move a leg down here, or it creates a higher low like this, and which means I have to stop out. But if it creates another leg down, then I have some profit taking orders out. So 925 is the low here. Is going to be a double bottom. All right, so 925 held there. All right, so broke 925, built some there. All right, nice. That's the 15-minute test. So I'm just at 2,000 shares now. But that's the full 15-minute test, so I need to see what it does here. If it bounces off the 15-minute chart, I'm going to take it off. If it continues to lower, then it'll hit more of my targets. So still holding 2,000 shares. But pretty much my target is reached, so I'm just seeing how it reacts to this. And if it bounces off this, then I'm gonna downsize. Yeah, so it looks like a decent bounce there. But I'm just gonna hang on a little bit until this creates a high, and then I'll put a stop there at that high. The 15-minute chart. The 15-minute chart does look alright to go lower as well. You can see a little small inverted cup and handle. But yeah, it is on the 15-minute 9 EMA, so we might see a bounce. So wherever this high is at, that's gonna be where my stop is at. Vygr looks good. Did you take that, Dano? There was a 595 rejection on that 1 minute candle, and then there's like a trendline break. All right, so 927 might be my new stop here. So 927 is my new stop for CLOV short. I might just take some here. I'm just gonna downsize. I think I'm pretty happy with my trade. I'm just gonna let this hold till 920. I'm gonna give it the 5 minute 90 May 929. I'm just gonna give it some room, just a little bit of room. Okay, so $9.29. All right, so $9.29, my final stop. That's where the 5 minutes at. You might get a little bounce on the 5 minute chart and go lower, but $5.29 is gonna be my last stop there. Guaranteed green trade. And this is a kind of trend line breakout right now. If it continue to hold, then we might see a little bit reversal, 15-minute bounce. Or if this fails, kind of retest 5 minute and go lower. I think that would be ideal. Which could potentially happen, but we'll we'll just play by ear how it works here. It did. Alright, so it actually support also this level here previously at 922. BNGO, another leg up there. Mvis look like Mvis gonna give short another ride. Tricky. OCGN is tricky too. NXTD. Alright, so 927 is 928 is gonna be my definite stop now. I'm gonna move that down. So that's the prior high here. So let's see if it just breaks through this another leg down, or if it gives a higher low and breaks the 927, that's gonna stop me out. Just holding 1,000 shares on CLOV. So it looks like it part stopped me out. Just from the level 2. I did give her a higher low here. So looks like it's still battling. Alright, 23s. I want to see it break 920s. That was another 15-minute test there on that little wick. So still holding CSPR. I think the 922 break should have a nice flush. So I'm gonna get some of my orders ready, just in case there's a quick flush and bounce back. Put some at 918, 915, 920, 912. I'll get some 920s. Alright, I just have orders scattered here, just in case it does a quick flush. So I got some 920s there. 918s there. Yeah, so you see that flush and then that wick. So I had orders out. Luckily I got some filled there in case it's bounced and never comes back down lower. So I'm down 600 shares. Yeah, so it's good to have orders out if you anticipate just a quick flush and just pulls back. Else you won't be able to fill this manually. Since that flush happened, it needs to hold below 922 to stay pretty heavy. If it reclaims, because this could be also like shorts piled in as well. Also it was shorts and longs being stopped out at 922. It's a very key level. So either shorts just piled in or longs stops trigger. So that's why you want that quick you want orders out. But yeah, if this, I'll actually move my stop to 925 now. Just to guarantee more gains. I don't want to give back. But it's under the 15-minute and 90 MA now, and the hourly is closing in 6 minutes. So literally just tuning in, took a 5-minute reversal to the 15-minute chart. So you look at the 15-minute chart. I saw a short in here when the 15-minute chart was down here. So you expect a correction to the downside. Typically when it hits the target, which is this 90 MA on the 15-minute chart, you might have a small bounce. So that's what I'm kind of holding on to it for right now, and see if it's gonna bounce or if it's gonna just trend back lower. The hourly chart is still extended, so in the long term, I think it will fade back to at least 9/10s, 9 in the teens at least. But yeah, it can also bounce. It's also extended on the downside here. So I'm just gonna hang on and look to stop at 925 if that breaks. So if it actually reclaims VWAP like this and breaks 925, we might get a bounce. It's already kind of extended to the downside from this move here. Yeah, so 923s, it looks like it's gonna bounce. This little wick here, got some of the overhead longs out from the 922 stop. This is a key level. So longs had stops at 922. So I'm gonna, yeah, I'm probably just gonna put an OCO order out. Order cancel another. So I'm just gonna throw orders at like 916, 913, and 910, and stop at 920-25. All right. So I have 3 order cancel order, meaning if it hit these targets, then it'll cancel the respective order. So I have 3 of them for 200 shares each. But if it hits my stop, it's going to cancel the rest of the order and just stop me out at 925. But yeah, if it does go down, then it'll hit these targets. So we'll check back there. I think I'm just gonna let it stop me out if it hit my my plan. Maybe I should move it to 926. Oh, it's on 925 right now, so it stopped me out there. For some reason it's not stopping me out, huh? So it still shows I have 400 shares. How come? Yeah, this is strange. All right, okay, it stopped me out now. So 925. Okay, there was a quick small delay there, but I'm all out there 925. Up 223 from this trade. Yeah, that was weird. Like I was marketing out or stopping out, but it was like a delayed, and I couldn't take out for some reason, and then it took me out. But at least it filled me correctly there. It might have been like just a visual delay or something. But yeah, 922 for that win. It's bouncing off the 30-minute chart, and it stopped people out there. So if it reclaims, it could go higher. I could watch it later, but done with that trade. RVPH, let me take a look. So the hourly just printed. This had a 15-minute reclaim here. VWAP reclaim held. It's kind of breaking this cup and handle. You can see this little cup and handle. So it's on a breakout, but yeah, the breakout's getting extended. It's broke high days there, so you might get some inverted cup and handle forming a retest of 7, maybe 50-cent move, risking like maybe 10-15 cents if it gives a little handle here. I don't have any borrows on my TD, but let's see how much it is on TradeZero. 4 cents on TradeZero. Yeah, I mean, right now it's not too extended yet for me to take a short. It is extended on the long side, but it's not too extended yet. So I wouldn't short yet, even though if it does sets up, we might get some false signals like these wicks. Yeah, it's actually, yeah, it might be a little tricky. You can see a lot of times on the 1-minute chart, it has these wicks, probably trapping shorts. Also right here. So I'll be very careful. I mean, you could try it, but just make sure you have a tight stop. I think it could happen too, because it just broke like 5 days right there by a penny or a couple. $7.45. So $7.45, $7.55 stop. Any potential here? I might just go small, like low case, like 200 shares. Right, so I have 200 shares. I'll take a stab at a 7.45 break. Stopping 7.58. Alright, so no lower high there. No short signal. Right now it's at 760. So 760 would be the stop, 745 trigger. Alright, so I actually took that 750s. It's a little early. But stop at 760s. Should be like a $20-30 loss. I went pretty small on it. I don't have a whole lot of confidence in this trade, but so it's hitting 760, got rejected there. Yeah, I think this is going to be a tricky one. I went in there, it's going to risk like 20-30 bucks. I'm not going to go big on this. Right now the target's 715. If it breaks 745. So it looks like it might break 760. It's gonna stop me out. It's holding up a fight here, but alright, so 760. Pretty much 3 candles, 760s here. I think the next time it approaches 760, I'm gonna take an early stop because I think it's gonna probably break half day. Yeah, it looks pretty strong still. Consolidation is a pretty bullish signal. Alright, so I have my hand on the trigger to just stop out, but let's see what happens. Still holding the 1 minute trend. The 1 minute 90 MA is at 750. Alright, so I'm gonna get ready to stop out here. Alright, so didn't it break 760 yet? It may break down now. 750. Alright, so this is 750 break. Alright, so 760 is gonna be the definite stop now. 745 is what it needs to break. Actually. So 745 would be the break. Alright. Oh wow. Okay. Let me grab some covers. Alright, so I covered 100 shares there. Cover 100 shares at 726. I only had 200 shares. That was just half my position. So 713 is where 15-minute chart is at, or 5-minute chart. 718 is where the next 5-minute will print, which is going to be in 2 minutes, 1 minute. Yeah. So let's see if we get another wash towards 710. Ocgn broke out at higher days. 5-minute flag. I have an order at 50 shares, 712. Let's see if that get filled. Cover more at 720 there. My last order at 712. Yeah, I didn't go big at all on this one, so I'm just gonna cover the rest here. Looks like it's 5-minute tested there. So that was a $50 win there. So nice call. A little too early. But I think once it got rejected 3 times here at 760, that confirms that little lower high bounce. I got in a little too early, but you can see it's that inverted cup and handle 760 stop. And then now it's tested the 5-minute chart, so you're gonna get a bounce here naturally. But yeah, I think that was a decent morning. It's getting late in the morning, so I'm gonna call it a morning session. And just to recap, so I made 3 trades on my TD account. Clove trade was the short on earlier that I was holding. I took a long trade on Bingo, BNGO, and then a short trade on CSPR that I took a stop on for $56 loss. So total 281 on my TD Ameritrade. And then on my trade 0, I just took 2 trades. Ocgn short stop for $74 loss, and then just now I took a RVPH short for a $50 win. Total of -25 on trade 0. I think I borrowed $8 on RVPH and $20 on Ocgn. So it's pretty much like $30 borrow fees, but so far, yeah, up in the morning, looks good. So hopefully you can hold the gains and not do anything crazy. But yeah, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in and watching and supporting the channel. Hopefully you enjoy, the content and my insight and why I make trades. So yeah, call it morning and sign off. So thanks again for watching. All right, see you guys tomorrow. Bye guys.